So, one good deed for the century. What is the one thing that I've done? I'm going to go ahead and say since my embrace, which again, it wasn't that long ago. I, I, I think I'm a little older than I thought I was, though. I will state that. But like, I think I'm actually, I think I'm getting closer to 3 years, not 2 years. Time's getting away from me. That doesn't matter. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the one good deed of the century. I don't look like it, but I seem to adopt strays. That seems to be my one good deed. When I was in San Antonio at like the Grand Elysium, uh, I it had a great time. I will say that, except for it got a little weird towards the end there. But I kept running into all these Zemitzi who looked to me. And this is before anybody knew who I was, before I started getting into trouble. They looked to me as if I was going to be the one to hold their hands and walk them through the dark night. And I did my damnedest, and I helped. And I still have a bad habit of like finding the youngins and walking around with them. The thing is, though, that night in San Antonio specifically, they were all older than I was. Like I was only like 6 months embraced, I think, at that point in time, around there. And everybody was asking me what to do. And I realized that my sire, who is supposed to be massively hands off, but will answer anything that I ask him, is still a better sire than most of them out there. So I've done my damnedest to make sure that if there's a question about how to exist like this, how to keep going, how to push on, that I will try to have an answer. And if I don't have an answer, I will collect that question and I will find one. So I think my good deed for the century, I was going to say the fact that I keep adopting these damn strays, but I think it's finding the information and sharing it instead of keeping it housed away and not letting anybody have it, or even worse, destroying it, like some of those of the ivory tower persuasion like to do. Knowledge is for the masses, not for the selfish old capes that want to keep things to themselves. That's my good deed for the century. I spread knowledge.